Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to Christmas in July. We're going to be coloring today, but first I want to show you the earrings from yesterday. I know I showed you a little bit. I showed you how to make them, but I don't think I showed you all the colors. I think I had them upside down like this. So we put the backs on them, and I said these could be your little Christmas trees. Again, like I said, if you blink, you probably missed it, but here we are. That's how they look. And then I had put a gold back on the purple ones. I like these. Not like I said, I liked how the glue adheres to the little back portion of it, and it just gives it a little bit of a different look on there. And these are the silver or white ones, clear. So yeah, those are the four earrings we made yesterday. So we'll go ahead and get into this today. I do apologize if my energy is not that high. I am having allergy issues, so I took medication last night, which made me wake up today at 8:30 in the morning. I have a negate. I have a few things I need to get done. Errands. Adulting. I have to be somewhere at 10. It's 9:05 my time, and I haven't given you what I told you I was going to give you for the month. So here we are. So I purchased some digital art online. Got a bundle of coloring books, and this was the Christmas one. I was like, this is very fitting. So this is the actual size that it comes. Well, this is the size I made it fit to screen. And then, I'm always thinking about what can I do for another project while I'm working on a current project. So I got this. I know we haven't finished our book yet, but I'm running late and I can't commit to the time I need for that because I have to finish by a specific time to do other things. So I got these at a thrift store. They were already used, and I think we'll do some coloring. These are from Hobby Lobby. They're the Fine Touch that they have. They were relatively inexpensive at Hobby Lobby, but I've noticed that they have gone up some, which I get it, and I won't press too much about it. But some stuff is, I do think people are just going up on prices to go up on prices. I really do. That is what I'm coming to realize. They don't have oh, and this is a crazy art. This is my little guy's pencil. I need to separate that. But these don't have a color on them, a number, anything like that. You just got to look at it. We won't be swatching it out today. We're going to try our best to at least color one image, and then we'll go and color the other ones before 3 on the 3rd so we can get that done. Or maybe 10 on the 10th. I don't see myself coloring 10 of these deer though. So we're going to use our pencil sharpener that I got from the Dollar Tree. Works really good. It has AAA batteries. That's the only thing I don't care for. It has a lot of batteries. I think it's three in here. I also have an electronic one. I just don't have any room on my current desk to use. I feel like this deer will be pretty in a grayish color as well, but we're gonna go ahead and do some basic coloring. I was like, are my eyes deceiving me or is this orange? It's not. We're gonna do these little berries first. Now, if you wanted to use alternate colors and do a non-traditional colors, you definitely could do that. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. Can you believe it's already Thursday? I think the week went by fairly slow or slower, but then yesterday came and now we're already here, right? I mean, I understand if you're like that's how the days go. I get it. I just want it to be a little bit slower, not creepy pace like you're in traffic, not that, but definitely not the HOV lane when you're trying to get home and it's just you and you can go. If you're on the autobahn, you can go as fast as you want. Not that time either. That's all I'm saying. Not that fast. So now I'm gonna color these holly. When I was a little girl, we used to always get a poinsettia. Like sometimes my mom's job would give everyone a poinsettia flower, and it would always die. I never understood how people could keep those things alive. And then when I got a job, same thing happened. From Christmas parties, they give them away to staff or whatever, and I'm like, what are you supposed to do with these things? They die. I had that mindset, but contrary to my belief, that's not true. Poinsettias thrive year round. I don't know how they do it. People are just really good at it, I suppose, with the green thumb and situation. They know stuff about plants and things like that. I had got a little greenhouse in the back. It was from Big Lots. Got the greenhouse, put it up, put the plants in. They started melting. They were dying, and those were from my mom's funeral, I believe. And so I was like, these things are dying. So I gave them to. I brought them back, kind of brought them back, and then when I went to see my aunt, I gave them to her. And then we had that big freeze, and then they died from the freeze. I don't know if she was more upset about it or if I was more mentally upset about it. She had said a few words, not to me about the person that she, you know, was like, I told them to bring the flowers in, blah, blah, blah. They got left outside and then they were frozen. And I'm not sure if she was upset because she thought maybe I would be upset, but I was like, shoot, I already killed them once and brought them back, so I don't know. I'm just not very flower person. I think I would do better with a plastic plant and just wipe the dust off of it and squirt it with a some shine and rub the petals. What about you all? Are you plant enthusiast or are you, oh, that's a cute plant, but I'm gonna let someone else take care of it kind of person? I have one living plant now. I need to put it outside, but it's so hot where I live that I probably need to put it outside at night. But then it's not getting the sun. Need to water it. It's an ivy and it's not growing very fast, and I am sure it's because of me. No other reason. Because sometimes you get ivies, and if you have like a green thumb, growing fingers or whatever, attention to detail when it comes to plants. Your ivy is growing. You didn't tore off buds to get other people. Their ivy is going. I've had mine for 3 years now, and it has a few petals on it. I'm gonna do better with that. I have to give it some water, talk to it. Hopefully, cultivate a little relationship with the plant, right? I switched it out of the pot it was in, gave it some soil, fresh soil, put some plant food in it, and it's growing. It's just growing at a snail's pace. When I say a snail's pace, I mean a snail's pace. Right? I'm going to take out some um, gel pens. It's two Christmas trees. I don't think it really matters if we have. I guess they say no, you're gonna use us. I'm not using y'all. Okay. I don't think it really matters if you color them in with a marker or not, unless you're really focused on it. Because I feel like they put this in the background for a reason. Just getting a few of the dots, baubles and doodads. Do you all like coloring crystal? I turned it so I didn't smear this. I should have colored the side first, but left-handedness. Are y'all ready? Excited? Okay, so I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday, and I didn't get any crafty things. I got two things. I'll show y'all later. And I got some food items. I really went to get some Funyuns. They didn't have any. Um, they didn't even have the knockoff kind, so I was a little upset about that. But I went to get some Funyuns, and I got the little roommate some candy. Well, I let him pick one thing. He's like, "Can I pick one thing?" I said, "Yes, one." He said, "No." He said, "May I have something?" I said, "Yes, you can get one thing." Um, so he was like, "I want to get a toy." I said, "You got plenty of toys on the living room floor. You don't need any more toys." But again, I was like, "Okay, you said he could get one thing. Let him pick." I said, "But," I told him, I said, "Don't come asking for candy if I get candy or if Dad gets candy and you want it because you have the option to pick whatever you want." So he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna put the toy back." And he was getting a frisbee. It wasn't even like a legit toy. It's a frisbee. I was like, "You have a frisbee. Why would you buy another frisbee?" And then I was like, "Well, you got paper. You buy more paper." Um, so I was like, "Well, if you want that, that's fine." And then he was like, "No, I'm gonna put this back." I said, "Okay, we'll go put it back." He put it back, and then he got some candy. I can't remember what he got, but I was like, "This candy is expensive. $1 and a quarter." When I should have got like a big bag of assorted candy for $8 or so. Um, because it's just cheaper. We need a peach. Is this gonna work? Nope, that's orange. Too orange. Now is this too pink? Is the question. No. Okay. I feel like sometimes these cards don't even need to be, or these things don't even need to be colored. You can just put them like that. And then what I tend to do or tend to think about, I've only done it a few times, is just take one shade of one color. Like if you were doing, getting a Tim Holtz color and just rub it over it and just call it a day and just have it in that background. Like the background would be that, but um, you could still see the object and things like that. I feel like this. He got a little hat on. I remember when I was younger and I used to date this guy. He was like, "You need to put on a hat." I'm like, "What are you, 75? What in the world?" He said, "A hat, your head has the most heat, and if you don't cover it up." I was like, "Okay, okay." Really? Yeah, really. He used to tell me that. I don't like hats. I have a big head, and hats just let you know, yeah, she got a big head. So I don't really care to wear hats that much. I've bought a few hats that I thought were really cute hats, and I've worn them. But other than that, I'm like, I'll just brave it. So I used to like when it was cold. I used to just wear my hair down to cover up my ears and stuff. Now I used to wear earmuffs and scarves because at one point I started feeling more mature with my fashion sense, and I bought a lot of scarves and like turtlenecks. I never really liked turtlenecks because the wool would make my skin itch really, really badly. So I always didn't like them. But they have faux turtlenecks now. As you get older, and people realize that turtlenecks are not the thing to do if it's itchy. So yeah, my fashion sense changed. I used to always kind of dress. I had a roommate. He used to dress really like we had a whole bunch of money. So we dress not alike, but like if I went somewhere with him, I would change. I wouldn't just wear my jeans and a t-shirt. I'd probably put on some slacks and a blouse versus a t-shirt. But now, as I've gotten older, I dress how I feel most comfortable, and most comfortable is something that's not too tight and relaxed. So I have blouses that are like loose but very pretty, and I just have room to walk and do that kind of stuff in. Not too tinty though. So we're just coloring this beautiful animal. I'm just making small circle motions up and down. I'm sure other people would see this and be like, "Ooh, I can do something. Give it some highlights and features." Yesterday I was watching Poet Spice. She had a haul video. I haven't made any purchases from HSN in a while, so I was really excited to see what she got. And she showed two things, and I was like, "Oh, I really want to get that," but I was like, "Nah, I'm not really into it like that right now because I have so many, craft items that I don't need." But one of them was really cool. I was like, maybe I go to a site, Crafts Companion site, and see. But as y'all know, I have an issue with them, and they haven't responded. And I hate to be that person that writes Sarah uh, or put it on social media. I don't want to do that. But yeah, I just wish they would let me know, no, dummy, we're not going to give you anything or this or that. Because they wrote me back last year and they said, well, these things are out of stock. Because they wanted to just replace the this thing for the MIDI, and I'm like, that is not the problem. I have plenty of those. It's not the folder, it's the machine. And it was like, we're out of stock, so we're just going to give you a credit. And basically saying, if you that's what really upset me, because they want to give me a credit for how much a folder costs. When you buy stuff from the website for the state, they want you to spend at the time $125 worth of stuff to get free shipping. You see where I'm going with the statement? That's unacceptable. Very much so, in my opinion. So I'm just like, I don't want to do business with a business companies that's their thing. If I was to take the so-called credit that they gave me to purchase it, then I have to pay the $10 or $12 shipping fee. And again, it's not worth it. So if you notice, I haven't used that product on camera. Not saying that I was affiliated with them, but you see a product that someone else is using, and you may ask a question about it, and they tell you, oh, it's a great product, you buy it. And even though I'm not affiliated or I'm not getting any kickbacks from using a product, you buy the product, you just giving that company revenue. Not only that, you probably buy more things because you're like, oh, I need to reach the quote unquote $125 mark. And guess what? Now they got $125 out of you, and I'm still stuck with a faulty piece of equipment and no response from them. And so that just does not make me feel good. So I haven't been using that product. I've been using another product. And I've never been one of those people to, like crap on another company because not all companies are made the same. We know that. I just felt like the customer service is handling it very poor. If you see right here, it's like some more holly leaves. I'm going to go in with this darker green and just kind of smudge it, smoosh it around. These colors color pretty okay. They're not very creamy. They're not like a Prisma crayon, but they color okay for what we're doing. So yeah, this is our little deer. I think I did okay. This is the big one. So this one you can see all the detail. If you see, it has trees, and you can see these little hollies behind it. And these are like little snowflakes. And then this around their neck with this. So this is our project for today. I know it's kind of short, but I didn't want to leave you high and dry, and I have other things I need to take care of before 10 o'clock. So I want to say thank you all for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.